Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money job life reading, and this will be for the month of April 2023. First of all, I want to say thank you to my subscriber who's been sticking around me and has not been and hasn't unsubscribed yet. I thank you so much. You're the coolest people. Thank you. And for my new viewers, I'm hoping that there's something about this reading that will somehow help you and assist you and make you feel good, and if it does, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new readings that I might have for you. I do general reading. Not everything here might resonate with you, so take what resonates, drop that's not, and I do not sugarcoat. Okay, so this is the money reading, Scorpio with job reading, Scorpio no job reading, and life reading. And these are the tangible gifts that you're going to be receiving for the month of April 2023, coming from God and the universe. Okay, let me put it here. And before I start, I want to cleanse your energy, my energy, and the energy of this space for our highest good. And please adjust the volume of your phone so I need your ear. Okay. Thank you. What's coming your way, Scorpio, this April 2023? All right. Money. You have Angel of Strength, clarified by the Five of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse, Tower in reverse, Strength in reverse, and Sun in reverse. So 3 major arcana. Okay. And for advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe, you have surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Buy the book. Success and hope. This is kind of okay. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat. All right. So you're not happy. Bottom line, with your finance, whatever going on with your finance, you're not happy. Okay, obviously you have all these major arcana in reverse, the Sun, the Strength, and the Tower in reverse, and you add in the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Cups. I mean, how much of unhappiness do you have here? Okay, how much dissatisfaction you have here? You feel like you're stuck with this situation, having the Tower in reverse. You feel like you can't get away with it. You feel like you're going to be in this fire building and not able to get out. That this is not going to change. That this is something that maybe you feel like you're not going to be able to get out of. Okay, you don't have the power. You don't have the confidence. You don't have the strength to make a decision or to even find a solution to get out of this. And it's affecting you. It's making you unhappy because you're not seeing it through. You're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. There is no hope. There is no inspiration. There is no happy energy here. And it's probably for some of you, you have family and it's affecting your family. Because when the money is low and tight, it affects the family for sure. It limits the amount of money you spend in regards to buying stuff for your kids, for your family to make them happy. You can't buy the food that they want. You're limited. There's a lot of limitation here, and it's affecting the family. But for some of you, you don't have family. It's just that you are not fully emotionally happy with your finance. You are sad and depressed. Some of you have feeling of remorse, feeling so down and low. This is pretty much in your low point when it comes to finance. It's really tight. There's no wiggle room here. Not even a little wiggle room. There is no wiggle room here. But there is this beautiful energy that you are not seeing because you're too focused on looking down of what you have lost. Money, right? You lost money. You don't have much money. You don't have enough savings. You don't have to spend. You don't have money to spend. There's just so much lack in here. But here's what you're not seeing, my dear Scorpio. You have the angel of strength in here. You have the hope. You have the surrender to miracles. You have the success here. These are an indication that God and the universe is not letting you, is they're watching over you. They're there. Okay? They're seeing what you're going through here. Okay? And these are the message they want to tell you. All right? Again, like what I'm saying, you're not alone in this. This April 2023, for my Scorpio regarding money, there is this energies that will make you realize that you can't be beaten by this situation. That you can't be ruled and be defined for what the status of your finance. Because the universe is saying that you do have the strength. Because the strength is here too. It might be reversed, yes, but you do have the strength. God is letting you know that you do have the strength. If that is not the case, this is the month that you have to bring your strength back. You have to bring your faith. You have to bring your confidence, your self-esteem in this month of April. And bringing that up, you are being guided by your angels. You're not alone. Like what I said, you're not alone in this. You're not being forgotten. They're watching over you as these angels, and this line is looking at me. I do feel that they're watching over you. 50, 5 plus 0, 5, 5 is the energy of change, transition. The angels and your spirit guide is telling you that it's about time for you, Scorpio, to rise up. Bring out your courage, bring out your bravery, bring out your confidence, bring out your strength in order to go through this. You can't be looking down and feeling sorry for yourself for what have happened. Because the truth is, you're not solving anything. Just sitting down and feeling sorry for yourself, feeling depressed, feeling angry maybe. You're not solving anything. No movement, no solution. No solution. You're going to be there forever and it's not going to be a happy energy. The universe is saying to have faith. As you can see, this by the book is really a strange card for me because I always have different meaning and interpretation. But right now, what I'm seeing here is to have faith. Look at this elephant here. With this elephant before him and this elephant before this other guy, I mean, they have big butt, right? You can't see when you're looking at the big butt. Seriously, you can't see when there's this person bigger than you right in front of you. You can't see, especially if your trunk here is attached to the tail. No, there's no way. You can move your eyes left and right, but you're not seeing what's before you, where you're heading. You have no sense of direction. And here you are, you have no sense of direction. You're feeling lost. What God and what the universe is telling you is to trust. To trust. That even if you're not seeing what's ahead of you, is to trust that everything is going to be okay. That you're going to get to a goal that's going to make you happy. That divine and the universe is going to get you to where you're supposed to be. But there is a require for you to have faith and trust. To believe that they're going to get you to your success. There is success. You're not seeing the success because you're preoccupied of this energy of loss and lack. God is asking you to stay positive, be hopeful, carry the light. Look at things in a positive light, that despite life is not perfect for you, that despite that you are in poverty or in a feeling of lack, that you have to stay positive and tell yourself, okay, I'm in a shitty situation right now, but I don't know what's the future ahead of me when it comes to money, but I'm just going to have faith that God is here with me, watching over me, supporting me. And I know in due time, they're going to give me my abundance. That is this hope energy. Now with this one here, surrender to miracles. It says here, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. When it's not just about opening your arm for miracle, but I think what I'm feeling here too is opening up yourself to whatever emotional turmoil that you're going through. It's painful, yes, but it's good to face it. And as you open your heart and kind of going through this motion, that miracle, small it may be, it will come. It will happen. It will occur. It will come into fruition. The thing about us human, we're too busy with thinking about the problem, too busy about technology, too busy about the daily routines and daily needs that we have. We're just too busy. We don't even have time to recognize all the little miracles that comes into our life in a daily basis. We do have little miracles that come into our life. To me, when I get canceled, when I'm at work, sometimes I request to be canceled, but we still pay. And when I get canceled, I look at it as a miracle. It's a miracle. Because I have no control of what's happening to the staffing, right? But when I get that day off and I still get paid, it feels so good. It feels like miraculous. Okay? And you can define miracle in a lot of ways, but it's up to you how you see your own miracle. There's always miracle happening in our surrounding, in our life, and everywhere. Okay? Sometimes you walk down the street and you see this man almost got hit by a car. but he managed to be safe. Somehow he didn't. That's miracle. You just you just witness a miracle. You know? So like what I said, have faith, believe that there's miracle. In your situation, you're not alone in this. You have the divine is watching over you and letting you know that you know what, Scorpio, I can help you with this. But all I want is a little faith in me that I can help you with this. But I also want you to bring your self-confidence, your belief in yourself, your strength, your courage, your all your past and hope, this hope and everything else. I want you to have all that. I want to see you strong. I just don't want to give you the blessing because I'm seeing you all this. No, I want you to gain something out of this not so good of a situation, and that is to gain your power and your strength and your confidence back. God can throw you blessings, can throw you miracle, but if you don't have the strength within you, if you're still sitting in, oh yeah, I'm happy today, I got some money, I got some blessings, and then when the next problem comes in again, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be crying, you're going to be feeling sad and depressed again. No, that's not what God wants you to do. God wants you to be strong, that when the next time this financial hurdle comes into your life, that you can handle it, that you know it's going to be okay, that you are being watched. That is what God wants you to know here. That is this angel of strength. These angels are showing you to bring back your power, to believe in yourself. Okay? Let's go to Scorpio with job. What's coming your way? You have the thinking woman, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Judgment in reverse, the Three of Wands upright. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have surrender. You need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. By yielding, not rigid, this will help resolve conflicts and improve relationship. Orphan. Look for a sign. Awareness. Okay. There is a little bit of a problem here having this surrender. You need to always be right. And I do feel for some of you, don't be mad at me, but these are for some. If you're not resonating with this, then maybe you're not the one I'm talking about. But there are some of you who's a little bit egotistic when it comes to your position at work in regards to your ability and your talent and your capabilities. That you think you know more better than others, or you think that yours is better, that you're right, that you're the only one who can give the right advice, or your ideas is right than the others. There is a little bit of ego here. There's a little bit of a pride going on. There is a little bit of a manipulation. There is a little bit of control here going on for some of you. And that kind of personality and that kind of attitude, it does not give you a nice environment to work with. It doesn't. And people does not respond to you right. And maybe some people get a little offended by what you say to them. You're making them feel less of themselves. If they feel like they're not supported by you, you might have a position at work or you might not, but you have some sort of one second. You have some sort of a strong energy. It's a very on the face kind of energy, like in front of your face energy, that is intimidating to your coworkers. Maybe some of your coworkers doesn't like you, because you are a strong person to deal with. It's like you know it all, and maybe what you're doing. You may be smart, maybe they're right that you know it all, that you know a lot of things, but you don't give the other people the benefit of the doubt that they can contribute to this company, to your work, to the project. You don't give them an opportunity to show to you that they can do the job, that you can trust them. So there's a little bit of a manipulation here. Some of you, it's not about that issue. That's not the issue. Some of you, it's the problem that when is the money gonna come? When is this work gonna give me more money? When is this work gonna give me a raise? When is this work gonna give me a better position? When am I gonna feel abundant at this work? Is it gonna even work? Am I gonna stay here forever? Is this the only job that I can do? Can I find another job? What is out there that I can look into? What is out there that can offer me? Can I just stay here? Can I move out? There's a lot of things here with the Judgment in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands looking outward. You're seeing what's going on and it's not working for you. And for a lot of you, it's not working. Your job is not working for you. And you're looking into finding another job. Maybe you're thinking of manifesting a new job because somehow it's just not making you happy. Orphan is here. Okay? Whatever situation that you might be in is either the first energy or the second energy. With this, the woman thinking, this is about you really understanding things. You have this board in front of you, whiteboard, and you're going to do the pros and cons for the second energy that I just mentioned. It's about you sorting things out. Figure out if it's worth staying at this job or not anymore. Because you're trying to manifest change. You're trying to manifest something that it will work for you. And if this job does not and if there's more of a cons than a pros, then maybe that is pros. Then maybe that's a sign from the universe that this job is not for you, that you have to find another job. Maybe you're already seeing the sign that this job is not for you. You're already feeling it because the Judgment is in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And for the first energy, the one with manipulation and feeling that they're right, that God is saying that surrender your need to always be right, that you have to give the other people a chance to be heard, that you have to give them the chance to feel better with themselves, that they matter, that their voice matter, that their advice matter, that their ideas matter, that it's not just all yours. That this is the time you have to think fairly, to really understand and recognize that what you're doing is not right, that there's a better way to handle your people, to handle your co-workers, to handle your job. For some of you, it's not about the pride, it's not about leaving work, but there is just so much kind of chaotic energy happening, and you're trying to find a way to fix it. That could be the third energy. But whatever energy you might be sitting in, this is the time for you to think, to learn, to understand. Because there is this butterfly here that indicates transition, that indicates change. That you can change this. It's going to require for you to understand what you need to understand. And once you understood what you need to understand, when you understand what you need to understand, it will kind of sort of attract the energy of change. For the first energy I receive, maybe the one with who thinks they're better than the others, this is the time for you to transform to a better version of yourself, to a more nicer, approachable person, to the one that it's less intimidating. To the second energy, this is the time that you have to really think about the pros and cons, because you're the only one who can change this. Nobody else. And the third energy is about just figuring things out. Just understand, and it will change. The divine is saying for the first energy is to surrender you to be always right. Okay? And to stop manipulating people. That it's for the second energy that you can manifest change. If you want to second energy and the third energy, you can manifest change. But there is an action. There's a requiring a lot of thinking for you to bring yourself out of this sadness and depression for the second and the third energy. And for all of you, you have to look for a sign, because the universe is speaking to you and letting you know what you need to change and what you need to know. Let's go to Scorpio with no job. What's coming your way? You have the appreciation in reverse. A clarifying card, Hierophant. Hermit. 2 major arcana out of 3. And the 4 of Cups. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. Let me just do this. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Come to the edge. Oh, yeah, come to the edge. Take action. And fertility in reverse. Or the Empress in reverse. So for Scorpio with no job, with this appreciation in reverse, this is just telling me that you are not that you have low self-esteem. These energies here is really telling me that you're losing self-confidence. Your self-esteem is low because somehow you cannot provide, that somehow you cannot produce, or you cannot grow financially. Stability, security. You can't find a job. So here you are, you're feeling small now. You're feeling small. It's really affecting you. Mentally, emotionally, you feel smaller because there's nothing for you to brag about, people. There's nothing for you to brag about. Oh, yeah, I have a job. I finally have a job. Oh, I finally have a money in the bank. Oh, I finally have a source of income. No, there's nothing for you to show. You can't build anything in your life right now, and that's causing your determination, self-esteem, and confidence to be on the low side. You're not appreciating yourself at all with this in reverse. You're not proud of yourself. You're not feeling good about yourself. And this is what this Four of Cups here. Does it look like he's happy? No. You're not appreciating this thing. It's all an empty cup. It's like you're like crossing your arm here and say like, oh, I'm not happy. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I don't have security. It's either you're upset, you're angry, you're depressed, you're feeling alone, or you're too busy looking at all this thing that you did not accomplish and you feel like a loser. You feel alone. But here what the advice for you, my dear Scorpio with no job. The advice for you are all this. First, you have to surrender low self-esteem. You deserve all this goodness stuff too. You're not the only one who wants it. There's a lot of you out there who deserves to be successful, to be loved, and to be abundant. But sitting in a low self-esteem is not attracting anything positive, and it's not attracting abundant energy. You have to be exuding positivity in order to attract positive. If you're sitting in a negative energy, you're not attracting positive. You are attracting negative energy. The divine is saying, okay, well, you know what, my dear Scorpio with no job, I want you to start having faith in yourself. You have to start going within and figure out what the heck you need to change, what the heck you need to understand, what you need to learn from this, what wisdom you need to embrace and to understand here. There is something for you to learn here. And what you need to learn here is that you believe in yourself, that you can do this, that you can make it all the way, that you can, and you can make it to the finish line. And that finish line is a job, security, and stability. Have faith. Okay? And this is also telling me to telling the divine is telling me to tell you is to take action. To take action. But of course, before you can take action, you have to build self-confidence. You have to start appreciating yourself, to start believing that you can do the job, and to have determination. And once you do all that, it's gonna kind of push you to take action. You will be inspired to take action. You will be inspired to jump off the cliff and take chances despite that you're fearing it. Despite that there's a little bit of hesitancy, despite of not understanding it. Because when you tap into your inner self and having faith and started believing yourself and started building up your self-esteem and self-confidence, you're going to start recognizing that you are not alone, that there's actually a blessing that's being handed to you. And it's a matter of you seeing it. If you lift your head up, you're going to see this cup. You're going to say, oh my God, I didn't even know God is here watching over me. I'm too busy looking at this problem that I have. Now that I see that there is this blessing that's coming my way, let me get my ass up and do something to make it come faster. And you're going to realize that action has to be made, and you have to take a leap of faith in this. And that take a leap of faith is to grab yourself and grab your power back. Grab your self-esteem back. Grab your self-confidence back. And bring yourself back up again into a standing position of this appreciation. Somebody who's proud, somebody who can do things, somebody that can make a difference in their life. You might not have a job this April. I'm not seeing that. But there is a change that needs to happen here, that needs to come from you, from within you. And that is you believing that you can do this, you believing that you can change this, you believing that you deserve a job. And at the same time, having faith in the divine, in the universe, that they will be there for you to find that job for you. Now let's go to the life reading. What's coming your way? You have the yin yang in reverse. Clarified by the page of wands in reverse. Ace of wands in reverse. Four of wands in reverse. Two of pentacles in reverse. Eight of swords in reverse. Probably this is the best reverse. You don't want to be upright for the Eight of Swords. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yes, for most of these, they're all reverse. And I wouldn't be surprised why the yin yang is in reverse too. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine in the universe. Surrender to the divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. It's if a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Community, romance, and positive movement forward. Okay. Let's just deal with this romance for a little bit because I just want to be done with this romance. But I think this reading here is more than just a romance. But this romance is part of it, okay? So, for the ones who has some romantic problem with your partner, okay, either you are in a commitment, dating, or knowing somebody, okay? I feel that right now everything is not in balance. Everything is in chaos. Everything is it's not working well. Okay, it's not working well. Either you're married, your commitment, or you're dating, or you like somebody. All I can say, you are all on the same page of not being happy in the situation, not it's affecting your desire. There's no balance to this connection at this point in time. There's not a lot of shows of love. There's not a lot of movement. There's not a lot of talking the problem. It's just overwhelming and not so balanced for sure. And this is going to happen in April 2023. Now, the advice here, I can't do anything with the yin and yang here, but since the yang is on the top part of this yin and yang, because this is the yin and this is the yang, right? Yin is more of a receiving energy, more of a receiving energy, supporting energy, but yang is the action taking energy. So having this yin yang in a reverse, this tells me that you have to take action this April to fix this problem. To fix this problem. But what I'm getting here, that even if, okay, to fix the problem, to take action, but I think there's not a lot of action that needs to be taken, because what I'm getting here, it says surrender to divine timing. Okay, maybe you really want this problem to be resolved now, to be fixed now. But the divine is saying, oh, sorry, Scorpio, this is not the time. I want you to understand something about this. It could be a lesson. It could be the way you approach this relationship. It could be the way you nurture this relationship. Maybe you don't do much. Maybe you haven't given much time for your partner. Maybe there is something that you're doing that's causing this problem, or vice versa. They are doing something that's causing this problem, but somehow you're just not on the same page here. There's not a lot of community. There's not a lot of being on the same page. But if you're seeking solution, if you're seeking peaceful accord with this person, what I'm trying to say is that if you're hoping for a fast result, it's not happening. This message here is asking you to be patient. That universe has a plan for you, that God has a plan for this connection. That you just got to trust the universe. Yes, 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 trust the universe. I mean, come on, it's like that's usually what us human beings say. We don't want to wait. We want it now. We want answers now. We want solution now, because I could not stand to be in disagreement with this person. I don't want to be in this position anymore with this imbalanced relationship, connection, and so on. It's not happy and I want out. But the universe is saying, you know what? Sorry, Scorpio, I can't. There is a reason why you are here. There is a reason why you're not getting what you want. There is a reason why things are not coming into a conclusion, because there is a reason, and I can't pinpoint you what is the reason, because you're the only one who can know it. It could be a learning. It could be an understanding about you, about connection, about your person. This is about you getting to know things more and understanding and learning and growing from that experience. This is not about taking shortcuts. Okay? It's not about taking shortcuts, because you always end up taking the short stick. You always, when you rush things, when you rush things to have to come into fruition, you're not learning what you're supposed to be learning about you and about this connection, about your person. There is an important thing that you have to understand in this situation. Maybe it's about how to work as a team. Maybe it's about how to express your emotion. Maybe it's about how to address the problem. Maybe it's about learning to listen to one another. I don't know. There's something. But there is this action that needs to be taken to change this situation and to bring this situation into balance. 2-2. Because right now, there is no balance. But the universe does not want you to sit back and wait for the answer. They want you to do something about it. And I think when you do that action, it's about you really trying to understand, what do I need to learn here? It's kind of like solving a puzzle, solving a mystery. Because like a mystery house, you can't get out of the house not until you solve all the puzzles, all the secret questions, all of this before you can step out of the house. And not until then, you're going to be stuck in the house. And that is the analogy I'm getting here. You're going to be stuck in the house of chaos, not unless you two figure it out for yourself how to solve this problem. But while you're inside that house, you're going to learn more about your partner and more about yourself, and they're going to know, and vice versa. And then you're going to start working as a team. And maybe that is the lesson. Okay, maybe that is the lesson. And when you start working together as a team, when you start listening to each other, and then you can figure out the question, the mystery, all those puzzles that needs to be solved, and then you can get out of the mansion. You can get out of this mystery house. And that is going to require time. That is when this divine timing comes in. Now, with this positive movement forward, it's possible. It's possible. But there is a need of focus, because this is an Eight of Pentacles. There is a need of focus, but you can attain this. There is this sun rising and the water is calm. You're being blown towards that, but there is a patience, because obviously this boat is not moving fast. It's not an electric boat. It's just a boat depending on this thing here that's kind of help them to move forward. It's slow. But in due time, you get to your destination. But it's going to require for you to be patient. But still take action, because this person is still, has to manage all these flags in here, this linen here, or this thing to kind of get to their direction. They have to do some maneuvering. Same thing as the yang. You have to do some action in order to get to your destination. It might take a while. Like what I said, divine timing. Nobody likes divine timing, because most of us human beings, we don't have the patience for it. You have to learn how to trust together. You have to learn how to communicate together. You have to start building this community in your home space, in your surrounding space, and trusting them, and trusting yourself, and be compassionate with each other. Okay? So you have the Angel of Strength, the Thinking Woman, Appreciation in reverse, and Yin Yang in reverse. April, just doing your reading, my dear Scorpio. It's tough. It's tough. It's gonna require strength to deal with all this. It's gonna require your mind. It's gonna require determination. It's going to require self-confidence, self-esteem, courage, to bring all the balance that needs. You need to do all this in order to bring balance. It's going to require an action coming from you to bring this balance. You do have the strength, and their spirit guide watching over you. The divine is watching over you. The universe is watching over you. They're seeing your progress. They're seeing your action. They're seeing what you're doing in your life. They're watching over you, how you take care of your life, because they want you to be the better version of yourself. It's not about them enjoying you suffering. No, it's not. For sure not. No, never. It's about them seeing that how can you deal with this life trials and tribulation? How do you bring out the power within you? How soon can you recognize that an action has to be taken? And this is also about appreciating yourself, giving yourself importance, and feeling that you can do this. Then you have the power to do this, to bring balance into your life. Gift from the divine, trust. Wow. Job, good, and good news. Job and good news are good. Well, obviously, they're good. But I think the most important thing here is trust. Trust yourself that you can do this. That you can turn around all this chaos and problems and dramas that you have in your life. That you can bring this into balance. But also, God is trusting you. This is a gift. They're giving you their trust. They believe in you that you can do this. But also, they're giving you this energy of trust, meaning to trust yourself. Okay, and God is going to give you a job for the ones who are looking for a job, and for the one who wants some good news in their life, God is going to be gifting it to you. I don't know how soon, but yes, there are. But the most important out of these three is trust. All right, Scorpio, this is your reading. I thank you so much. I am sending you lots of love and light. Bye bye.